Today on Board Game Coffee, we're opening whatever's in this brown box, because I have no idea. I'm Mark Maya, and this is Board Game Coffee.
Vincent, get back here this instant!
Thank you. Oh, I love you too. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I'm spitting some truth fire at you. I actually have no idea what this is. Well, not no idea. I have some ideas. It could be HeroQuest. It could be Role Player Adventure. It could be something else. I think those, and again, I got notifications that stuff were coming, but I didn't notice in those notifications what was coming. But I've seen people post pictures of HeroQuest and Role Player Adventure, so I figured I'll be getting mine soon because I backed both of those. But I have no idea what this is. So I know it's heavy because it came with the orange sticker that said heavy. Now, I just got the notification saying, hey, something was delivered. So even though I don't know what this is, you know, because it's in the thumbnail. So now, let me find out what you already know. Ready? Here we go. It's cardboard. Come on. I still don't know. The anticipation. The anticipation. Ta-da! What is it? Oh, it's Role Player Adventures. All right. I guess I opened this upside down. Is that the deal? Yeah, because this is the back of all the boxes. All right, some Role Player Adventure. So I guess my next unboxing is going to be HeroQuest, because I think those are the only two things that I have coming. I also have some Final Girl coming, but I don't think it's just a book, I believe, or books, so I don't think I'll be unboxing that. Let's get this out of here. I can't. It's heavy. This is heavy. Yeah. This is dense. This is really dense. And static clingy. Fun fact, where I used to work, somebody took a bunch of these. What's the dogs? Somebody took a bunch of these, they put them in a bowl at the front desk where the treats go, and somebody thought they were some sort of Cheeto, and they actually attempted to eat one. I didn't do it. I'm not much for practical jokes. But I thought it was funny. Just knowing who the person was that did it, I thought it was funny, because he was such like a serious, you can't fool me, I'm smarter than you type of guy, and I thought it was funny. He's not a bad guy, but he did I think he did have that attitude. Anyways, okay. And I think he was the only one that fell for it. All right, let's open this up. Let's see what's happening. Oh, God, I keep playing more popcorn. Sorry, if I'm a little zoned out, I have what the medical community calls baby brain, which is when you have a baby and then you don't have any sleep and it's all consuming, this is what happens. All right, let's talk about, enough about baby, more role-playing adventure. Look at this, pretty. All right, okay. You know what? It's telling me adventure. It's telling me there's an adventure, but I'm not blown away by the box. It's heavy. My back is blown out by this box. But as far as the art goes, it's not bad. Not bad. It's not on the level of some of the others we've seen. But not bad. So, now I never really got into role player, and that's because I wanted to get into role player. I did. But the guys at work that were playing, I kind of tried to join them, and they were all a bunch of like veterans, as in they've already played it. No, veterans. They played it, and I had it. I don't know how many times they played it, but they all knew what was going on. I did not. So my teachings were rushed. It's like, what do I do now? Oh, just, you can pick one of these cards. Which one? Doesn't matter. Do this. Okay. And then it's like, what do I do now? I'll roll that, place this, do this. And it was really, and I knew what to do at the time because they were telling me what to do. So I did the steps, went through the motions, but I didn't actually learn. So it didn't kick in. So it just kind of really turned me off of the whole thing. So I just never went back to play it, and which wasn't a big deal because I don't own it. But I do own this. So I did see the potential in it, but I think I need to learn it myself. Okay, let's open this up and see what's in here. That was the suctioniest suction of all box suctionings. I didn't think I was getting out of the top. It got tighter and tighter and tighter. Didn't want to let go. Didn't want to come off. Okay, let's see what's inside. White. Okay, so we got a white box. Now, here's the thing. I actually did play a demo of this. So I do know some of the stuff that's going on here. Played a demo of it at Origins. There's nothing in this box, I don't believe. I believe this is just filler. Yep, there's nothing here. Okay, so I did play some of it, like a quick demo. And a quick demo, it was rushed, not because of the guy giving the demo. He did a fine job. I showed up at the last minute, and he was trying to give me a quick demo. I think he did a fine job. Now, I'd like to give this a go myself with a group. But what I do recall is there being a lot of more reading than playing. I'd like it if it was more the other way around. And the fighting kind of seemed a little... was it the fighting? No, the skill checks seemed a little difficult. And I didn't feel like my skills were really... I don't know, something about it. Something I didn't feel like my skills were really contributing to the skill checks, even the things I was good on, because I think it just gave me more dice to roll, and it just gave me more chances, more random chances to do it right, which I guess I can see it does improve my odds if I can roll more dice because I'm better at a certain thing. But I didn't feel like I was accomplishing much, like because I was an expert in that field or that skill or whatever it was. Anyways, that's enough. This isn't a review. I haven't played enough to review it. It's got potential. I want to try it out. Okay, so we got some, looks like some character sheet tracking deals there. And we got some books. I'm assuming there's a lot of paper and a lot of stories. So this might be actually a short unboxing because I think it's a lot of book. So let's just check out some of these books. Let me open some of these up here. Now, this is really heavy, and I think I might have fractured a pinky. Not on this game, just in the past, and I don't think it's healed properly. And then every little bump just kind of makes it worse. And I had a bit of a bump today, so my pinky on this hand's a little useless at the moment. If you see me using it, just know I'm in pain. Alright, oh my god, books are heavy. Paper, man. Paper, am I right? Oh, what am I doing? Did I fall? No? Let's find out. Okay, so I guess these are a bunch of stories and adventures we can go on. So we got Battle at, is that Black Lake? Yeah, okay. So let's see what one of these look like. I'm not gonna go through all of them. Just kind of give you an idea. Oh yeah, right, because when you play, it will say read C65 or B65 or B3, whatever. And it gives you, kind of walks you through what you need to do. So I like that, typical adventure game stuff, which I like. It's I don't mean typical in a bad way. I enjoy being like, ooh, what's going to happen? Flip to page 13 and read section D3. I like it. Okay. Is that Terran's trophy? Yeah, that T looks like a C. Okay, Terran's trophy. All right. Looks like her trophy's a pig or a piggy bank. I'm guessing it's a pig. A giant stealing a pig. Ooh, this guy looks elfy. Outbreak in Undercity. Outbreak. Looks more like a breakout, not an outbreak. It's Adventure 3. Oh, Adventure 4. Eye of Ulos? Forgive me if I mispronounce some of these. Okay, we got the king. He's freaking out. Well, obviously, he's got looks like zombies coming through. Or no, these like goopy people, and there's like people trapped in their bodies. Can you see that? Make that out. Is everything okay? Yeah, I think you can see everything okay. Okay. And then we got, Yoda's. Crack in Kulbak. Also known as Yoda Jail. And there's the guards. This guy looks like he has a clown face. And then we got here, Act 5. A lot of different acts, a lot of stories. And they get thicker as they go. What game did I just play Solomon Kane. I played Solomon Kane that was like that. And where there's a bunch of little books and different adventures. I really liked Solomon Kane. I believe there's some misprints in the book that kind of screwed up my gameplay here and there, but I found the errata too late. But I still liked it. I like these little sketches in the book. Okay, so what do we got here? Bogroot Demon. Okay. This guy's fit. A demon is fit. And we got Ghost Eaters of the Forgotten Forest. Oh, like if ghosts, like they're already dead, and this guy's just eating ghosts. Who would know? Who would know? Like, do you see this guy going? Like, can we see ghosts? That seems like a ghost problem. Doesn't really seem like a me problem. Dragons of the Sunken City. That's a bird. That's a big ass bird. Could you imagine this thing dropping on your car? Oh yeah, it's like birds versus the dragons. Ooh, giant transformer. Gurlung Colossus. The Gurlung Colossus? Gurlung? It's because he's going into his lungs? Is that why? Oh, he looks cool. It's like a washed up robot. You can go inside this giant robot. I dig that. I think I kind of want to do that one first. Oh, and this looks like if the Sims melded to their crystals that are over their head. Like kind of just grabbed them and smashed them in their face. It'd look like this. Above the Dreaming Sea. And then Gate of Brizor Wall. This is a thick one. I thought I had 2 books in my hand. This is a thicken. A thicken. Is that a thing? Okay, very colorful. Looks like we got an Infinity Stone situation. With no stones, but there's just the tears in time. Forget about what I said about the Infinity Stones. The colors made me think of that. And this is the rule book, which, compared to everything else, seems tiny. It's 22 pages in the rule book. Oops. Again, I like those little drawings. I dig those. What do we got here? Death Match at the Colosseum of Ashes. It's a long title. Alright. You got like a... Is that those snakes? No, they're just like tentacles on her head. We don't need to see inside those. They all pretty much look the same. And yeah, what is this? Oh, this is like the map. Oh, right. Now, from what I remember, we played on a... Oh, is it? No, it's just one sheet. But it's just a thick sheet. It's got a nice coating to it. Now, hopefully there's not too much glare on this. But if I remember correctly, as you walk around it, because I think this is what I did, and you went here and there's a card that goes... There's cards that overlay it to change the landscape. I like when games do that. Agamonia is doing that. That Kickstarter just ended. I love that game. That was great. We did the Kickstarter. We did the how to play for that. This looks nice. It's a nice blue water. I had vacation there. So we got a few maps. And they're tiny. They're small maps. I like that. I like the small maps. Don't take up too much table space. Well, I actually kind of like that. I like that one. So it's a long one. It goes like this way. Don't know if that's all fitting on camera. Probably not. But it does fit if I go this way. Look, this place looks cool. It's like a hall of bones. Or it's a prison, but it's like built into a wall of bones. Okay. I'm going to do a test. Oh, hold on. These are double-sided, right? I didn't flip that over. Let's see if... just let me give a glare check. Seems okay, at least this one. Did I look at the back of that one? Yeah, I did that, because that's the first one. Ooh, pretty castle. I like the art. I like the art on the inside. The art on the outside matches the art of the inside, but I feel like the art on the outside just needs to be more. If that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, because as far as in-game stuff goes, I dig this. There's more of that pretty water. Looks like we're going to see. You know, if there's an adventure game that's like easy to play that I can get into, I'm in to it. Much like Sleeping Gods was. I got into that right away. I loved it. Hold on, what's this? Hold on, did I see something here? Oh, it's for a cartographer. I thought there was an... Is there an app for this one? This game seems like it would benefit from the Foreteller app. Maybe there is something. I don't know. But where it reads everything to you, I like that. Like the fact that it reads everything to you. Okay, so we got some interior of a building. Or is it just the roof? No, it's just the roof. No, it's interior because I doubt there's no roof on that chow hall. And then we got a big ass tree. Okay. This map is some observatories. Oh, I see we're getting close in on some of these areas that we saw. I want to see this. There's a big robot. There's people living in it. Why not? I'd live in a giant robot. I think it'd be pretty cool. Oh, that guy, oh, he didn't do well. He's like a skeleton. You probably can't see that. It didn't go well for him. That looks neat. And it's a pretty purple. Brittany would like to live there. She likes purple. And what do we got here? It's the last one. There's quite a few maps. I like the variety of maps. Seems like this could have been done in like the Atlas setup though. You know, with the rings. Seems like that would have been maybe more expensive. I think I would have preferred this with the Atlas setup. And if you guys, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Atlas setup, it's like if you look at games like Jaws of the Lion, even Sleeping Gods, they have like rings. So when you just flip to a page and be like, bam, there's your map. Well, this is a poor example. But you just flip it open, then your map's there. And those are small enough that that's like the size of one of those. So it could have just been that. I'm guessing it's cheaper to print it that way, but I would have preferred the Atlas look, personally. Okay, let's open up these. It's rare that I get to do an unboxing of a game that I've played. Again, I didn't play this totally, so can't review it. I think what's really going to impact my opinion on this is how everybody else takes to it. Okay, so, oh yeah, that's right. There's sheets that slide in here. You can kind of make that out. This opens up, and sheets slide in, and then you write information on them. Well, I thought that was a really cool idea. And you track things on here. You put your fatigue counters here, but you write like stats in those windows. So there's one for each player. They're thick, they're cool. We'll keep that aside until we find those sheets. I think you were pulling your dice out of here. It's a nice little bag. There you go. So we got binds. We could have done the map. Maybe it's because it was too thin. Oh, right. This is where you do your test. Like you do your charm test. I can't remember. Something about you do your endurance test and you do something here. Can't remember. Again, I was being walked through it fairly quickly. But I remember it being difficult. So, there you go. And then the dice I think you can use, depending on the color, it depends on the color around it. Like, I think that's green, black, red, and any dice? Or is there gray dice? I don't remember. But yeah, so like this is all your tests are determined by this book. You just drop your dice on there to fulfill those, what you need to pass the test. Some more empty boxes. We got this book. All right, let's see what's in this book. Yeah. Okay, this is heavy. Again, paper, right? Heavy. What is this? This is large. This is like what is this? Tome of Encounters. Oh, okay. So, do we come across encounters? Yep. Dragons of the Sunken City. Ghost Eaters of the Forgotten. Yeah, okay, so these are encounters for each of those stories. So I'm guessing those books call out to events in this book. I wonder why. I wonder why not just put it all in one book. I don't know why. I'm sure there's a good reason. Big hefty book. When I get a big hefty book, I feel like somehow I've got my money's worth. Like there's a lot of content in here. It's not like you pick up a video game and you're like, oh, that's hefty. That's a lot of content. You don't get that from that. But from board games, I do. All right, so we got some little tokens here. Oh, pop it right out. Pop that out. So we got these. Hopefully you can make them out okay. Ah, those are the sheets, I think. No, those aren't the sheets. Ignore me. These are different sheets. because these are too big to fit in here. Yeah, no. Ignore what I said. So, these are sheets to track something. Definitely. Some player sheets, something. This definitely tracks something. A bunch of those. And then we got things in boxes. So where are the sheets that go in there? Maybe, is it those? Do they like, fold them in half? No. No, these don't go in here. No. Oh! Idiot. It's these. You take these out. Come on. That's like 2 here. I can't, you know what? 2's going. You take these out and you stick them in here. Come on. Yeah. There you go. See? And then you go plop. And they plop right in there. Nice and neat. And now you can write on them. I thought that was really cool. And then you could just pull it right out. My fingers are so dry I can't. And then you just slide them right out. And then you can slide another one in. Somebody else can play. And you just save that. I think that was really neat. I think that was really cool. That's, as far as innovation, that's my favorite innovation of this game thus far. Like, component-wise, I mean. Okay, let's take these out of here. I like these. Are these like personalized things? No, they all look like there's something different in them. Okay, let's just push this aside. Okay, so we got a bunch of these. Now, since there's a bunch of story content things, I'm not going to go through all the cards because I don't want to spoil anything. But we're going to bring the camera down. We're going to get a little closer than we are now. You know what? I thought this view works just fine. Okay, so let's start with this one. So yeah, I'm not going to even open these because... Okay, I will open them, but we're not going to go through all of them. We're just going to do a little glance to see what kind of stuff to expect. But we're definitely not going to stop and go over these in detail because I definitely don't want to ruin everything for you. I just realized that the camera was on like a locked focus. So a bunch of stats. The camera was on a locked focus, so things might be blurry. Okay, so we got a bunch of characters. Let's just look at the art. When there's art involved, I'll usually stop and look. Go through these really quick. Oh, that's like it's like voiced by Shia LaBeouf in what was the movie? I liked it. I liked it better than Happy Feet. What was it called? It's the Surfing Penguins. Oh my god. Drawing a blank. It's that baby brain that I told you about. Human. Human looked very Lord of the Ringsy. Oh, they're double-sided. Oh, there's a female version and a male version of each character. I see. Oh, what is the male and female version of her? Okay. Alright. Just curious what the difference there was. That looks like the Draenei from World of Warcraft. And this looks like, for you Canadian viewers, what was that robot? Astar? The robot whose arm falls off in the like after school special commercial about playing safe. You have to be Canadian, I think, to know what I'm talking about. I think that was a Canadian thing. So, man, there's all this character artwork on the back of these. Oh, she looks cool. She looks just pissed. Ooh, creepy. Oh, cool. And you see I'm trying to avoid the hot spots from the overhead lights. Oh, I like that. I like the rusty robot look. Okay, so we got, what's his name from The Witch in the Wardrobe? Although he was just a lion. I don't think he wore clothes. Astar? Altar? I can't remember. I think I'm stuck on that robot's name. Okay. Just put stuff in there. Okay, so there's a bunch of armor. Okay, I'll let you discover these on your own because I don't want to go through all these and ruin it for you. Because we got traits. Looks like I'll show you the front ones. So we can get a long sword and that, so domesticate. So there's some skills you can get. Now I don't know if those are supposed to be secret, so I'm going to keep them that way so you can figure it out on your own, because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. And then they have, what are these? Templar. Okay, that might, it's a class abilities. Hey, and a mini. Excellent. Whoa, my fingers are super dry. You know what? That does not look as bad in person as it does in the 4K camera. My apologies. So why I usually wrap my fingers, because they're falling apart. They're actually getting worse. All right. So that is that. And then we got this. Okay. Oh, stop. Rare deck. Okay, so we're definitely not supposed to open those. We got a bunch of these thick, like, stop, don't look at me decks. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to stop, and we're not going to look at them. We're going to put them right back where they belong in the little case. We got a bunch of crystally things. Okay, we got some. Oh, these are your, I think these are what you use to track on your stats on your board, I think. Cool, okay. I will bag that later. I like these clear ones. I don't think, do I have another game with clear ones? I don't know. Cool, those are nice. Trays are decent. I like the trays. Okay, let's see if I can get in this thing. Alright, get rid of that. Okay. I guess you set up tent, or I think you can use this to rest, and then when you've rested, it goes that side, I think. I believe that's what that means. I'm not exactly sure. I think so if you use your MasterCard to purchase things. Probably not. Get those pieces. Ooh, and blue ones. Oh, they're sparkly. Those in there. All this stuff we'll figure out. That's a problem for later. And then we got this. Oh, look at these. All kinds of dice. They're probably separate for a reason, so I'm going to keep them that way. Okay. Oops. Okay, so we got a bunch of these. And we've got some interesting faces on them. Do they work? Do they work? Oh, well, I don't know about this one. This guy's stacked. That might be, I don't know if that counts as working. And being that I don't understand any of these faces, I actually don't know if they're working. So I don't know what those mean. Here, I understand these. There's a lot. You'd expect to have a lot of dice in a game called Player Adventure. I drew a complete blank on the name for a second there. Okay, cool. Ooh, and they all work. Trust me, even the ones that rolled off screen, they work. Okay, so let's just keep those separate from the other ones. And we got these tiny cards. Modifiers. And I'll leave those for you, but we will look at these. Because there's artwork on those. I feel like the other ones were mostly text anyways. And I know I've done it before where I've definitely shown cards that were spoilers. So I'm going to try not to do that unless what's in here is a spoiler and then I've done it. So, well, my apologies. Let's just go through these quick. What's on the back of these? Well, on the back of them, they just look like that. Just different enemies. Okay, so let's see if I go on. Try and go through these quickly. Go through different enemies you can find. Actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be going through these. Because you want to kind of have the surprise. I just thought of that. I was like, no, you want to be able to come across these guys and be like, I don't know what's coming. So, I'll show you the odd random one. Gray folk. Because I don't want to ruin the surprise for you too much. So there you go. There's a few surprises ruined, possibly, or not. But they got a nice little tray to sit everything in. We're not done. We're not done. And I hope you guys don't mind me going through this. It's quickly. I'm not racing through it. It's just, I don't know what to ruin. Like, it's an adventure game. Those are always kind of like, what do I show? What don't I show? If you guys want me to show everything, just let me know in the comments. If you think I've shown enough, let me know. If I've shown too much, let me know. But yeah, so then for future adventure games, I'll know that. Like, Hero Quest is coming out. How much should I show? I don't know. All right, let's check out this expansion pack, I'm assuming. Nephras Judgment. Nephras's Judgment? Whatever. All right. Check out that box art. Got a little topless goat man. This is awesome. She has a tiger that blows bubbles. I'm going to that party. I'm going to that tea party. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so more stuff that we're not supposed to read. What are those? Backstory. Okay, so we got a sheet of those, whatever those are. Oh. Those slip in here, it looks like. Because they seem to line up. Alright. Your alignment, lawful, good, chaotic, and evil. That's neat. I'm intrigued by that. Got some wooden blocks. A lot of baggies. Psst, what fell out of there? I think that was these. Did I take them out? I think they fell out. And then we got a big old binded book. The whole thing was mostly this book. So let's see what's in here. Oh, it's just a bunch of the adventure. All right. So that's a whole lot of one backstory codex. It's a whole lot of stuff. Oh, cool. That's a heavy book. It's intense. That's like, look at that. Okay. So there wasn't much in there. Well, not a lot of individual things, but a lot of book. Okay, so let's put that in there, and I think we're good. We're good. That is all of it. Well, thank you very much for joining me on this role player adventure unboxing adventure, and I hope you enjoyed watching that. I hope I didn't spoil anything, because I tried my best not to spoil anything. And I know I showed things, and you're like, your best could have been not show anything, but showing as much as I did, that was my best. It was my best, because I want to look at all the art, but I contained myself. Hold the phone. I just found this. If the audio sounds like it's taking a dip, it's because I've already started unplugging and getting ready to edit. Open only when instructed by Storybook. This was hidden in the bottom of the box and I missed it. Interesting. What's in there? Anyways, that is it for this episode of Board Game Coffee. I will see you next week.